Welcome to the rather unusual home of the Darling family, where Nana the nanny, who as you can see is actually a dog, is beginning the usual bedtime routine in the nursery. A few nights ago, her routine was interrupted when she sensed a strange presence. She had sought out the intruder, but had only managed to capture his shadow. Since then, she has been on high alert.
What have you lost now, George? We're going to be late.
My cufflinks. I don't suppose they've been magically turned into two golden dolphins and swum off across the sea.
That's a very inventive idea, George.
Well, I think... look at my trousers. They're covered in dog hair. I'm so hairy that people in the street will probably start calling me Rover and throwing me bones. Nana, come here now. I'm surprised you're not completely bored the amount of hair you've transferred to me. Get this molting menace out of here. Go to your kennel in the yard this instant. I need to go shave my trousers.
Oh, George dear, let me help you. Good night, children. Sleep well. Oh, George dear, here are your cufflinks. The little imps had them scuttled out of sight.
Hey, Tink, that man's really grumpy. He reminds me of Captain.
Poor Nana, that was so unfair, Father. She worked so hard. I even heard Mother say that Nana had captured Peter Pan's shadow the other night.
So it is here, Tink.
I wish Mother would tell us another story about Peter Pan. Is he real, Wendy? We've never seen him.
I know, but sometimes you just know something's real. Now, time to sleep.
But we want to play.
You can play all you want in your dreams. I'm rather tired too. I think I'll have a little nap and then go and check on Nana.
Come on, Tink, we need to search quickly.
Here it is, Peter. Look, it's been ironed and hung up, although it's a bit hairy. Now, let's go.
No, wait, I need to reattach it.
But despite his best efforts, the shadow would just not cooperate.
Ugh!
Oh my goodness, what's happening? Oh, Peter Pan, is it you? Is it really you?
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
It is you, you're really here.
Oh my goodness, you're so observant.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, Peter Pan at your service. Without my shadow, though, it won't go back on. I've tried everything.
Wendy, Moira, Angela, Darling, at your service. So Nana really did trap your shadow.
Wendy, Moira, Angela, Darling. Huh? Nobody needs a name that long. I wouldn't like to have to sew the labels onto your clothes.
Hey, that's it, Peter. I can sew your shadow back on. I bet that'll work. You sit there whilst I get my box of tricks. And Wendy, as always, was as good as her word. There, all done.
Thank you, Wendy. Hey, let me give you something.
An acorn necklace. Thank you, Peter.
There, Tink, good as new.
Amazing. Can we go back to Neverland now?
Good idea. How about it, Wendy? You can come too and be our mother.
What?
Whose mother?
Mine, and also the Lost Boys' mother.
The Lost Boys? Who are they?
Come back with us and find out.
I'm not sure I want to be anybody's mother.
You won't know until you try. Aren't you game for an adventure?
Always.
Oh, come on then.
Well, how will we get there?
We'll fly, of course.
But I can't fly.
I'll teach you. It's easy.
Oh, this is too exciting. I must wake Michael and John. Can they come too?
Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse.
Boys, wake up. Peter Pan's here and he's going to teach us to fly.
Are we in a dream, Wendy?
Pinch me, Michael, and we'll find out. Ow! You didn't need to be that enthusiastic.
Right, everyone. Think really happy thoughts and imagine yourself floating up, up, up.
Peter, it's not working.
What a shame. We'll just have to go without you. Bye!
Of course, Tink. I nearly forgot. Fairy dust. Try now.
I think it's starting to work.
Whoa.
Keep thinking happy thoughts. Don't look down.
Just close your eyes and focus on one thing. Open your mind to wonderful some things. Think of a world that's way beyond your dreams. Picture
minds can roam unchecked and mischievous stories roam free. If you look carefully enough, you may be able to spot the wild warriors with tigers whose cheeks glow with the pride of ancestors and whose wit is so sharp you can practically see the edge of it glimmer in the moonlight.
By the spirit of the Clattersnap, the great thunderbird, let us slither through the forest and stealthily take out the pirates, one by one, by one, by one.
One by one, by one, by one.
Come, my warriors, let us hunt them down.
We will follow you to the ends of the island, our princess.
And off they slither like a giant hungry snake, silent and deadly. But in Neverland, where the page is never blank, and where there are always more intriguing creations behind every corner or crawling from under every rock.
Yo ho ho! Yo ho ho! It's the pirate's life for me! Laurels and limpets, those pesky wild warriors are nearby. I can feel it in my hook.
There's definitely something fishy going on. I can smell it. That's because you've got sardines in your pocket. Oh yeah, I brought that just in case they got a bit peckish. Stick together, boys. Colour snap ready. Oi, Smee! Mind what you're doing with that. I don't think you should talk to your first mate like that. Thanks to you, I've got a perforated button. And you've just done it again. Mr. Smee! Lads, so for those scurvy worries, we need every man jack of us to see them off.
Split my infinities. This is no time to fight amongst ourselves. Get in line or you'll feel my hook in your gizzards.
Yo ho, lads, let's sneak up and take them by surprise.
Keep your eyes peeled, my hearties, or I'll peel them for you with this nifty pier attachment I made for my hook.
Captain James Hook, Peter Pan's arch enemy. He has Peter to thank for his hook, as it was Peter who cut it off and threw it to a hungry crocodile, who liked it so much he now stalks Hook for seconds and thirds and fourths. But luckily for Hook, he also ate an alarm clock, so whenever Hook hears it, he is warned that the croc is nearby, and that really shivers his timbers. It sounds like that.
I think you've lost the wolves and the pirates.
I wish Peter was here. I get scared when he's away.
Cowardly custard! Curly's a cowardly custard!
Stop it, you don't even know what custard is.
Stop arguing, let's play. Nibs, you're it.
Quick, boys, quick! There's a giant bird chasing Peter, and he wants you to kill him. It's, a Wendy bird.
I've heard of Wendy birds. They're fierce.
Bows and arrows, everyone!
There it is. Let him fly, boys.
Got it!
3 cheers for Tootles, hit me up. That doesn't look like a bird.
It's got no feathers. It looks like a lady.
And Toodles has killed her.
I bet Peter was here to look after us now.
Hey boys, great news. I brought some other for you.
Oops.
What is it? What's the matter?
Wendy! Oh no! It was me, Peter! I killed her! It could have been any one of us.
But it was actually Toodles.
That's true.
But why were you shooting at her?
Tinkerbell told us that she was a bird and you wanted us to kill it.
Tinkerbell! Tinkerbell!
What?
You're banished forever.
No, you can't do that on your fairy!
Well, for a week then.
Peter, Wendy's not dead. She's still breathing.
Look, the acorn necklace. The arrow for this. The acorn necklace that I gave her. It saved her.
Now can she be our mother?
Well, first I think we should build her a house.
But what should we build it out of, Peter?
Maybe Wendy should tell us what sort of house she would want.
I wish I had a pretty house, the smallest ever seen, with funny little walls and dainty windows. I wish I had a little house just big enough for me, the kind you find in fairy tales and dreams.
We'll build you a house that is all you could want. We'll build you the home of your dreams. We'll do what we can with the things we have found. This Wendy house is a place for us to make believe.
Of course I'll need a lovely door to welcome people in, with roses all around in pink and yellow. And then I think I'd like to have a roof of mossy green, the kind you find in fairy tales and dreams.
We'll build you a house that is all you could want. We'll build you the home of your dreams. We'll do what we can with the things we have found. This Wendy house is a place for us to make believe.
You've built me such a lovely house, the smallest ever seen, with funny little walls and dainty windows. And now I have a little house just big enough for me, the kind you find in fairy tales and dreams.
We build you a house that is all you could want. We build you the home of your dreams. We've done what we can with the things we have found. This Wendy house is a place for us to make believe.
This Wendy house is a place for us to make believe. How exciting! I'm going to call it my Wendy house, as I designed it myself. What's that?
Oh, that's just some pirates out in the lagoon.
Pirates!
Yes! Over on the Jolly Roger, James Hook is a melancholy frame of mind, haunted as always by the very existence of Peter Pan.
Ah, there you are, Captain. I've just popped a batch of your favourites into the oven. Crab cakes with a hint of sea salt. Oh dear, you don't look very happy. You're not thinking about Peter Pan again, are you?
Peter Pan, that stupid boy with a pissy pixie for a friend. I captain the Lord of the Netherlands. When I get hold of him, I let him feel the steel. He'll have a closer shave than he's ever had.
Begging your pardon, Captain, but he's just a boy, and that's really the whole point of him. I don't think he shaves at all, really.
Mr. Smee, you astound me.
Ah, thank you, Captain.
I didn't think anyone could be silly in a wonky carrot, but you are. I will make Peter Pan pay for what he did to me, cutting off my hand and feeding it to that tick-tock crop. Now that it's had a taste of me, he wants the rest.
You could take that as a kind of compliment, Captain.
Blithering barnacles man, I need a plan to catch Peter Pan and his wimpy lost boys. We are pirates, plundering, powerful,
Pongy!
predatory pirates. There should be no match for us, those silly, simpering,
Sausages!
simpletons. Who are we?
Is that individually, Captain, or as a group?
Mr. Smee, I didn't think you could sink any lower into my estimations, but you have. You've done it again.
I do try my best, Captain.
We're better than those pathetic lost boys, aren't we, lads?
Aye, aye, Captain!
They're nothing, nobody, non-entities. Who are we?
The Pirates of the Sea!
Who are we?
The Pirates of the Sea! The Pirates of the Sea!
one by one. We'll string them up, we'll cut them down, they'll walk the plank, we'll watch them drown. We won't give up, we won't give in till everybody knows that we're the most outrageous pirates of the sea. We fight, we grunt, we spit, we're rather proud of it. It's what we do. We climb, we scrub, we cook.
Tastes good.
We're never off the hook. The pirate crew. Never underestimate the methods we can demonstrate to conquer and eliminate them one by one. We'll string them up, we'll cut them down, they'll walk the plank, we'll watch them drown. We won't give up, we won't give in till everybody knows that we're the most outrageous pirates of the sea.
Just pirates on the sea.
We're mean, we're strong, we're tough, we're made of nasty stuff. It's what we do.
Come on, play that piano.
We're brave, we're bad, we're fierce. We haven't shaved for years. The pirate crew. Never underestimate the methods we can demonstrate to conquer and eliminate them one by one. We'll string them up, we'll cut them down, they'll walk the plank, we'll watch them drown. We won't give up, we won't give in till everybody knows that we're the most outrageous, so audacious. You can't tame us, try and change us. We're the famous pirates of the sea.
Batten down the hatches, you're a crew to be proud of. Captain, Captain, look who we've found climbing onto the ship. Well, well, if isn't it our wonderfully wild princess?
On a mission to feed you to Mr. Croc, no doubt.
And yet, here I am and I'm totally undigested. Mission not accomplished. But this could be a timely thing to happen. I think I have it, Snee.
Oh, please don't give it to me, Captain, as I have a rather delicate constitution for a pirate.
I mean, I have a plan, Snee. You and Starkey will take our little princess to Maruna's Rock and tie her up. If Peter Pan hears about it, he'll try and rescue her, fancying himself a hero, but we'll be waiting to take him by surprise. And if he doesn't come, we can simply enjoy watching her sink slowly beneath the water. It's a win-win, really.
I will die with honour.
Take her away. I'll follow on. Have a splashing time. Toodaloo!
Yes, it's always a good idea to go to the loo before you take a trip, especially in water.
As chance would have it, this happens to be about the same time Peter has decided to take Wendy and the boys to try and catch a mermaid.
Oh, I did so want to catch a mermaid. It is really difficult, and you have to be careful they don't try to drown you.
Look at those shimmering scales, they're so beautiful.
I never really noticed.
Why has this rock got a post in it?
It's Maruna's Rock.
If you tie someone up to that post really tightly so they can't get away, no matter how hard you try, then when the water rises higher and higher and higher,
They drown.
oh,
Rochelle, have you seen that plain girl that Peter's brought to the island?
She really, that was the tone, Rochelle.
No shimmer bombshell.
And absolutely no shine seashell.
She
None at all.
needs
to look at us and watch and learn. Look at me, look at us. We live a life of glamour. Every one of us a beauty queen. Take a seat, be impressed. We got the razzle dazzle. We're everything that anybody wants to be. Look at me, look at us. We live goodness, for creatures who live in the depths, it's so shallow.
Suddenly there is a cold shiver across the water, which sends the mermaids down to their coral recesses. The sun has gone down, but the moon has not yet come, and there's a sense of evil lurking around. Soon, a familiar chant is heard.
Yo-ho-ho! Yo-ho-ho! It's a pirate's life for me! Life for me!
Here at last, let's tie her up and we can lie in and wait for Peter Pan.
Come here, Missy, so I can tie your hands up to the post. Remember to blow bubbles when the water rises above your head. The mermaids like to taste them, you know.
Those scoundrels, they've got Tiger Lily.
Peter, be careful, they look like dangerous men.
Ha! Dangerous, eh? Well, I have an idea. Ahoy there, me hearties!
It's a captain, he must be swimming out to us.
We're tying up the princess, Captain. Nice and tight.
Untie her, you scurvies, let her go!
But Captain!
Blazing barnacles, you dare to question me? I'll have my hook in you.
Best do as he says.
Ahoy there! Where is she then? Not drowned already? I hope I haven't missed fun.
We let her go, Captain.
Just like you said.
I said no such thing.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
That's so clever, Captain. You said it without moving your lips.
It wasn't me, you fool.
Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Pan! You're done for this time, Pan.
Did somebody say Justy?
I'm coming for you, Fat Pan. I'll find your hideout and I'll get you. Ah!
Come on, Peter. You need to get off this rock before the water rises right up. Get off me. You may have lovely hair, but I bet you can't do that, you scaly tail. After Peter's heroic rescue of Tiger Lily from the evil clutches of the pirates on the Mariner's Rock, the wild warrior swear to protect Peter and the lost boys forever from the dastardly crew. As the disgruntled Wednesday and Tinkerbell look on jealousy, Tiger Lily and the boys conduct a special ceremony for Peter and swear loyalty to him. Let the ceremony begin.
Gather the people, circle the people.
with a headdress worthy of his feats.
It's made from the feathers of the salamanca bird.
The rarest bird on the island.
And precious stones mined from a mountain of a great height.
Ooh. O magnificent one, your greatest assets will always be your bravery.
And your cunning.
But take these ancient weapons known only to the wild warriors.
Use them wisely and well. And now let our great leader be honoured throughout the land.
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Thank you. It was my greatest honour to rescue Tiger Lily, and I will try to be worthy of her respect.
I'm sure I don't know what the fuss is about. What kind of a warrior princess needs rescuing? Anyway, I have books to read. I don't have time for all this silliness. Boys, come on. It's time for bed.
Do we hike it there?
Yeah, Wendy, don't spoil the fun.
Boys, home. You'll never grow up big and strong if you don't get enough sleep.
Just don't grow up at all.
Well, I'm going home. If you don't come now, there'll be no story.
Better be a good
story.
Peter! Peter!
Not now, Tink. I'm busy. Besides, you're banished, remember? What you did to Wendy? Nearly getting her killed? Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Finally, the celebrations draw to an end, and the great leader proudly takes his new possessions back to Hangman's Tree. But as it is in Neverland, as one chapter is closing, another will be opening close by. And so we find some pirates. Cutlass is drawn once again, prowling the island, looking for Peter's hideout.
Yo-ho-ho. Yo-ho-ho. It's a pirate's life for me. Banished, huh? Banished indeed. And all because of that pretty little madam. How could Peter take her side? It's just not fair. Acting like she's the queen of Hangman's Tree, just because she's pretending to be their mother. One of these days, I'll show her.
Hangman's Tree, is it? Ah, that's where his little hidey hole is. Hangman's Tree. Splice me main brace, we must go tell Captain. 'Twill be sweet music to his ears.
Inside Hangman's Tree, the boys are waiting for the great hunter to return. And here he comes, second hand. What beauty has he bagged tonight?
What's in the bag, Peter?
Oh, just a wolf who thought he might eat me. I had other ideas, of course.
What a beauty. That must have been quite a battle. Okay, so my very own homemade tonic to renew your strength.
Now can we have our story? Make one up for us, Wendy. You mean Mother? Story, story, story.
All right, there once was a man.
I wish it'd been a lady.
I wish it'd been a white rat. Quiet. There was a lady as well. The man's name was Mr. Darling, and the lady's name was Mrs. Darling.
I knew them.
I think I knew them. And what do you think they had? White rats? No, they had 3 children. And these children had a faithful nanny called Nana, who was a dog. One night, Mr. Darling, poor Nana, outside in the yard. So the children flew away to Neverland, where they lost boys.
I thought they did. I'm not sure how. I just thought they did. Oh, Wendy, was one of the boys called Tootles?
Yes, he was.
Nibs, am I in a story? I am. I'm in a story.
When the parents came home from their evening out, all the beds were empty, all the children gone. Imagine those poor parents discovering their children had flown away. Oh, how worried they must have been. I can hardly bear to think about it.
Yesterday we were kissing them goodnight.
go.
Why don't you all come with us? I'm sure Mother and Father would be happy to adopt you.
Can we go, Peter?
If you want.
You all need your coats.
Hurry, Peter.
I'm not coming.
Not coming?
No.
Hurry up, Peter. Peter's not coming.
But why, Peter?
I just always want to stay young and have fun.
Well then, goodbye, Peter. Here's the rest of the tonic. Don't forget to take it.
Don't worry, I won't.
Got ya. Stop wriggling, you little worm.
Come here, Missy.
Ow! That actually hurt. Fancy a swim with the sharks?
At last. Spirit my bananas, I have him at my mercy. So the boy just wants to have fun now, does he? Well, I'm sure death will be an awfully big adventure for him. Now, James Hook, how are you dispatching? No fair fight to the finish? Nah, too much alliteration. Let me think. This is a moment to save.
Tinkerbell, go and check they got off all right, would you?
That would be my pleasure.
Let me take a peek. Slice me onions. It's made for children. I can just reach this little bottle here. Ah, James Hook, you're a genius. I'll know what I'll do. I'll drop some of the deadly poison I always carry on me into that glass. And then you'll die a lonely and unheroic death. Perfect. Now back to my ship to watch these children go from plankton to plankton.
What was he doing here? No, maybe that's why I couldn't find them. Peter, wake up, I couldn't find them.
Or where could they be?
I just saw Captain Hook outside. Maybe he has something to do with it?
I bet he's kidnapped hunting the boys. I need all the strength I can get. My tonic, where's my tonic?
No, Peter, don't drink it. Look at it, it's red. Something's wrong with it.
Out of my way, Tink. You're just jealous because Wendy made it for me.
No, Peter.
Oh no, dear Tink, it was poisoned, and you drank it to save me. What am I going to do? She said she could get well again if everyone believed in fairies. Do you believe in fairies? Please say you do.
Do you believe in fairies? Can you believe it's true? She saved my life, this fairy, so help me to save her too. Do you believe in fairies? Can you believe it's true? She saved my life, this fairy, and helped me to save her too.
This time it's final. It's Hook or me.
Over on that ship, whose name alone strikes fear into the hearts of men, Captain Hook and his gleeful crew are in celebratory mood. They are anticipating some clanky cranks and jolly pirate jakes. Mr. Smee has even baked some of his irresistible signature macaroons.
1, 2, 3! That'll teach you not to swipe when the Mr. Smee's macaroons are asking. Now you've got plenty of drink to go with it. What's next, Captain?
I think it's time Johnny Plank joined us. Ah, Johnny Plank, it's been a while since we've seen him. Go and fetch him, Mr. Smee. I can't with soda. This is a happy night. I'll go check on those macaroons.
Do you need a hand with Johnny Plank, Mr. Smee?
It's the captain who needs a hand.
I don't let him hear you say that. I'm just trying to recall where he is. Oh, I know. He was lying around and I tripped over him. And then I thought how useful he would be as a shelf.
A what?
A shelf. Somewhere to keep my stuff. Like my Baker of the Week award the captain gave me for my signature macaroons.
Well
deserved.
Very nice.
Well, you're just going to have to move your stuff off him pretty quickly. Oh, if I must. Do you think the captain will notice I've painted Johnny Plank pink?
Pink? You painted Johnny Plank pink. You know the captain hates pink. Oh, Smee, you've just gone and done it again.
Come on, we're just going to have to hope that the captain's in a good enough mood not to throw you overboard.
Bring up the prisoners. Soon we'll be underway and sailing the 7 seas. I'll go chart a course, put on my best apparel, and then we'll have some entertainment before we set off. Put them there so they can have a while to contemplate their fate. I will return shortly.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Yo ho ho! Yo ho ho! You can walk the plank like this. On the way down, point your toes and smile, and make sure to blow a kiss.
Stack me shells. I never thought I'd see the day. No more pandering. I'll be the undisputed king of Netherlands.
Begging your pardon, Captain, but you might want to know that it's ticking around the ship.
The crocodile! The crocodile! How could I forget about the hungry crocodile? How could you let me forget about the hungry crocodile? Call yourself a first mate? Just when I think everything's looking up, really surrounded by a bunch of idiots all along.
What do you want us to do with the captives, Captain?
Captives, quickly make them walk the plank. Maybe that will satisfy the fiendish croc's appetite and we'll have a chance to sail away to our next adventure. It must be my nerves. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Johnny Plank looks pink.
It must be the sunset reflecting on him, sir.
Goodbye, world. Goodbye, sweet boys.
Hurry along. No time for that, little missy.
Little Missy, don't you little Missy me. I've learnt to fly, designed a house, made up my own recipes for tonic, bought for mermaids, and made up some of the best stories ever. I'm no little Missy. I am strong. I am invincible. I am Wendy.
Yes!
No splash, Captain. That's not right. You know the old saying, when the splash be not heard, you'd best be prepared.
Woggle me toggle. What are we? Boy Scouts? Ah, that infernal ticking. I can't concentrate.
Now, Captain, just close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Listen to the sounds around you.
Listen to the sounds. What am I doing? It's me. I can't hear anymore. The ticking. It stopped.
That'd be because the clock needs winding up, just like you.
But you're...
Dead? Well, then you should be even more afraid of me. I might be a ghost. Ooh.
Ah!
Ready, boys? Have at it.
I'm off, Pan. I'll swim away and live to fight another day. He really does look very pink.
No splash. Oh dear, no splash.
Smee, help me. I've landed on the crocodile. Quick, throw some macaroons.
I'm coming. I'm just coming. Launch lifeboats, lads. I'll grab the macaroons.
Sprinkle Plenty of fairy dust, Tink. This will be a big ship to fly.
But where are we going, Peter?
To London, of course. All right, everyone. Let's change the flag from skull and crossbones to golden cockerel. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Cock-a-doodle-doo! Back at the Darling house, Nana, despite being a hairy thing, has been allowed back into the nursery by a Mr. Darling, who feels very guilty.
If only I hadn't thrown you out that night, Nana, you might have been able to stop Peter Pan tempting our children away to Neverland. If only I knew about him in his shadow. But for now, it is I who must live in the kennel as a sign of my regret.
Oh, George dear, there's really no need.
Woof, woof. I can't do things by halves, Mary, you know that. So the kennel it will be until they get home.
Let's leave the window open, as always, and try to get some sleep.
Oh, they're in here, and they look like they've been waiting for us. Oh my goodness, is that Father in the kennel?
I think we've come back just in time.
It's been fun meeting you around, Fairy Tinkerbell. Look after Peter, won't you?
I will. Here, have this.
Thank you.
I think I just heard Wendy's voice. It must have been a dream. Mother, we're home. George, Nana, they're home. At last, our little family's back together.
Oh, Wendy, what about the lost boys?
Oh my goodness, I'd almost forgotten.
Lost boys? What lost boys?
From Neverland, Father. We said they can come and live with us. You don't mind, do you? There aren't many of them.
What do you think, Nana?
Woof woof.
Then let's invite them.
And all in that moment, the Darling house are practically doubled in size, and the nursery was once again filled with dragons and castles and all wonderful things of imagination.
Peter Pan, isn't it? Peter, aren't you sane?
Did you make me go to school and then work in an office?
Yes, Peter. That's all part of growing up.
Then I think I'll go back to Neverland.
Wendy, do you think you'll ever go back?
I don't know, Mother, but something of Neverland always been with me. Who knows, now I've learnt to fly, and I imagine I'll never forget how. Oops, sorry, Nana.
Can I have my kennel back now?
No!